So let's talk about a shit box.
What's happening, YouTube? Appreciate y'all tuning in today. What I'm going to talk about in this video is I want to introduce a new vehicle to the channel, pretty much like a character. It's something I want people to follow and enjoy and maybe inspire their own build. But it's a 1988 Mustang GT. It's a Foxbody. I acquired it back last January from a friend of mine named Jared. He cut me a really good deal on it. And at first I got it for just a spare vehicle, just a spare drag car or a future plan, something. It was a roller. And we already had a Camaro build going on and was getting it ready for the 2019 season. It lacked a few things. Early in the season, about March 30th, I think, my friends over at Don't Leave Week posted a really badass event. It had, it was a cash days. You had small tire, street car, stick, all kinds of stuff. And the Camaro was still doing some work to it. And I wasn't gonna make it fit. So I'm looking around, I'm like, damn, I wanna go to this race, it looks fun. And so I got the Foxbody sitting there, and I've got a bunch of Ford stuff laying around from previous builds and whatnot, trades and stuff. Like, well, I ought to put the Mustang together. So I liked a few things. I had a lot of 8.2 deck stuff, 302 stuff, and I wanted a 351, a Windsor. So, and it's a stick car already set up for that. So I wanted to run stick shift. And I had a little bit of money, not a lot of time. So I just started looking on Marketplace and asking friends and whatnot. And I found a 359 short block hit stock rods and crank, had a TRW piston, 40 over. And a friend of mine had a T5. It was a cheap 4-cylinder T5, they're all weak, but just little things I had laying around. I had a set of Canfield 192 heads and a flat tap at Summit Cam. It cost $60. And just roller rockers, whatnot, you know, everything you need. So I get all that stuff together and start building the motor. And order eBay clutch, and I had a flywheel that had been drilled for a 28 ounce 351. It was the Foxbody flywheel, or 50 ounce. And it looked like it had been drugged through hell 3 times, but cleaned all that up, started slapping everything together. And once we really got all the parts in, just ordering stuff, Nitrous Express kit and whatnot, we had about a week to get it together. It was like the 2nd or 3rd week of March when we really started working on it, putting everything together. And as you know, you start putting stuff together, you start running into problems, and a lot of them. And we had to fix the mini spool in the car. It had ate it up. And fixed that, got the transmission in there, motor, and a lot of problem out of the headers. And just little things, you know how it is. But finally get the car running. And we get it out, and I've got this huge ass carburetor, it's Holly, I had on the Camaro, so I needed one and didn't have time to order one. So I robbed it off the Camaro, set it on the 359, and it didn't like it. It didn't like it at all.
Shit. Jets is too big in the back of the carburetor. What? Too big of jets in the back of the carburetor.
But I tried to jet it accordingly, and it just I started getting it tuned in a little bit better. But had a 750 laying around. I actually took it off the shop truck. And slapped it on her, it loved it. So the car felt pretty strong, and hadn't run it on nitrous yet, but the night before the race we finally got it running decent. So load the car up, head down to the race, get it off the trailer, pull down to the lane, and make it hit. And I had a lot of air pressure in it. First time I ever drove it. I didn't know if the brakes worked or nothing. I took it out down the road and slapped them, and hell, it was not so good. But anyhow. So I make my pass, I'm up against like a Cam 6th gen Camaro, and I'm pulling on him. I'm like, damn, this thing don't run bad for a piece of junk. You know, it had like no compression or nothing. It was just cheap motor thing, horsepower probably. So I let out of it, check the brakes out, she's good to go. Well, I go back for another pass, and off the line it spins, and all I see is Honda taillights. Yes, the Honda smoked my ass. Anyhow, I was having fun. Well, I get back and I go to make another one, and I noticed that like the car started getting hard to start and everything. I noticed I had some problems. So by the end of the night, we loaded up, get it home, and figure it out. Blew a fuel pressure regulator, and it was like 15, 16 PSI, you know, just blowing through the regulator, filled the motor full of gas, and that's why it was doing all this crazy shit. Got hot, you know. So change the oil, and it does better. Gets the pressure back up, everything's fine. Take it to Rogersville next weekend, I think it was, and get the car unloaded, everything's going good. Go out there to make a pass, comes out, does okay, and it starts spitting and sputtering. It went like 840s or something. It wasn't very fast on motor, but gonna make another pass. And the same thing, it blew another regulator. I don't really know why, but maybe cheap regulators, just some Holly ones. And so we loaded up, bring it home. Well, since then, I've actually traded the 359 off to a friend of mine, and we're wanting to get a little more serious with it. I want to actually be competitive. It was fun, what little bit we run, and it was, you know, a little joke, but we actually didn't get to compete in that stick shift. We just done the test and tune. The car, it wasn't running right. Like after you done your little test and tune, after we figured out, I was like, this is just gonna be a shit show, and I don't want to ruin something for everybody. I didn't want to tear it up. We lost oil pressure, and I was kind of scared at first. I didn't really understand why. I didn't see that it was full of gas, but by the end of the night, I was wore out anyways. We stayed up for like 48 hours, but overall though, it's been fun, and like I said, I want to bring it to the channel. This is the first video of it, and the second video is going to be the future plans. Under this is our new motor. If you tune in the second video, you'll see what it is. I think it's pretty cool. It's going to be it's not going to be super crazy, but it's going to be a lot better setup for it. We're ditching the T5 and we're changing to something else. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Probably not going to like it, but I don't like it really, but it's what needs to be done. I like crazy shit, but just fun stuff that's going to break and have a ball with it. But anyways, so I hope y'all enjoy this, and I hope y'all stay with us. Keep checking them out. Thanks.
So how'd you do, Virtual Plunks?
I won't do me that way, right? I can't talk to the camera. Do a YouTube, I can't talk to the camera.